Welcome back to another Python exercise tutorial. Today's exercise is write a Python function to reverse a string word by word. Meaning, if we get the string hello world, our output should be world hello. So since the exercise requires a function, we have to say def, and then I'm just going to call it string reverse. That. So we need to have a way of basically giving our function an input string. So to do that, we will create an argument. I'm just going to say text. The first step is we need to figure out how can we separate a string into separate words. So if we remember, we have a string method called split. You say text.split. What this method does, it basically cuts up a string at a specified point. So for example, if we say cut at O or cut at LL, it's going to, everywhere there's an LL, it's going to cut. We know that words are separated by spaces. So meaning we pass the space as an argument. So we need to store the new content from split in another variable. We know that split returns a list. So we can just say something like word list. Since our words are separated and stored in a list, one of the ways we can do this exercise is to loop backwards, meaning we want to start from the end of the list to the beginning. So one of them, we can just use the for loop for I in range. We want to start at the last value. So the last value, we can just say it's basically the length of our list. But me and you know that indexing starts from 0, while the length starts counting from 1. So meaning we have to subtract 1. And we know that we want to end at 0, which is the first item with indexing. But we know that range excludes the last value. So we can just say -1. So 0 minus 1 is -1. And another thing is that since we are going backwards and we don't want range to count up, so we also have to tell it we want it to decrease as it generates a number. So now what's left is that we need to rebuild a string. So meaning we'll need another variable. I'm going to say new string is equal to an empty string for now. So now we need to add all the words into this new string. And if we remember, we have taken out the spaces, meaning we also need to bring them back. So we can say new string plus equals to word list, and then we're going to use our I variable to index plus the space we took out. So now what's left for us is to print the string. But if we remember, since we are adding a space at the end, our new string is going to have an extra space. So we need to remove it. And we know that to remove that, we need strip. So the strip method is going to take out a space at the end of our string. So now we need to run it. We're just going to come here. Now just say string reverse. And then let's start with hello world. Run it. We do get world hello. We can try another string to check if it works, which is Python is cool. Run it. Python is cool. So if you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe to the channel. If you have any suggestions, please leave them in the comments. Thank you. See you next time.